Hi, this is the first part of the book Thinking Fast and Slow. Thinking Fast and Slow is a landmark book by Nobel laureate Daniel Kahneman that explores how humans think, make decisions, and judge the world. It introduces the dual system theory of cognition, where two distinct modes of thinking govern our behavior. System 1. Fast, intuitive, automatic, and emotional thinking. System 2. Slow, deliberate, effortful, and logical thinking. Kahneman takes readers through decades of psychological research, revealing how these systems interact, the biases they produce, and their implications on economics, policy, and everyday life. Kahneman introduces the idea of two systems in the brain. System 1 operates automatically and quickly, with little or no effort and no sense of voluntary control. It handles routine tasks and instinctive responses. System 2 allocates attention to effortful mental activities, including complex computations. It's slower and requires conscious effort. System 1 jumps to conclusions based on heuristics and patterns, while System 2 monitors, rationalizes, and can override System 1, though it's often lazy and accepts System 1's suggestions without thorough checks. Attention and effort. System 2 requires attention and effort. It's lazy and often avoids hard thinking. Mental effort depletes limited cognitive resources, leading to fatigue. Kahneman explains the concept of ego depletion, though this has been debated, and highlights how effortful tasks demand concentration. The lazy controller. System 2 is often a lazy monitor of System 1. People rely heavily on intuitive judgments even when it leads to errors because engaging System 2 is mentally taxing. This explains why people often fall for cognitive illusions or biased reasoning. The associative machine. System 1 operates by creating associations. Thoughts, memories, and ideas trigger related ideas automatically. This associative memory is fast but prone to bias, as it links concepts based on past experiences, sometimes inaccurately. Cognitive ease. People prefer cognitive ease. Tasks that are easy to process feel more truthful and trustworthy. Familiarity, repetition, clear fonts, and good mood increase cognitive ease, while ambiguity or difficulty leads to skepticism. Norms, surprises, and causes. System 1 creates expectations based on learned norms and is surprised when reality deviates. It jumps to causal explanations, sometimes inventing causes where none exist. A machine for jumping to conclusions. System 1 is designed to make quick judgments with minimal information, leading to biases and errors. It tends to be overconfident, jumping to conclusions without sufficient evidence. How judgments happen. System 1 generates intuitive impressions. System 2 endorses or overrides them. Often, System 2 endorses these impressions uncritically, especially under cognitive load or time pressure. Answering an easier question. People often substitute a difficult question with an easier one without realizing it. This explains many cognitive biases, like answering, "How happy are you?" by answering, "How is my mood now?" instead. Kahneman explores systematic errors in human judgment, revealing that intuitive thinking, System 1, is prone to predictable biases. The law of small numbers. People expect small samples to resemble large populations, leading to overconfidence and misjudgment in statistical inference. People's estimates are biased toward an initial value, anchor, even when it's arbitrary. This influences negotiations, pricing, and many decisions. The science of availability. Judgments are influenced by how easily examples come to mind. Dramatic or recent events appear more probable than they are. Availability, emotion, and risk. People overestimate risks associated with vivid emotional events, e.g., plane crashes, and underestimate mundane risks, e.g., car accidents, due to availability heuristic. Less is more. The conjunction fallacy occurs when people judge the conjunction of two events more likely than a single event, violating basic probability laws. People prefer causal, coherent stories over statistical facts, even when the latter are more accurate. Extreme outcomes tend to be followed by more average ones, but people often fail to recognize this statistical principle and misinterpret randomness. Recognizing regression to the mean can improve predictions by adjusting overly confident, intuitive forecasts. Please stay tuned for next upcoming part.